Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy. So this year I have decided to participate in the Spook A Thon. So today's video is going to be my Spook A Thon TBR. I feel like I'm the only person who's doing a video for their Spook A Thon TBR that doesn't have any Halloween decorations. What is wrong with me? Girl, you need to get your act together. But I promise you next year I'll have some kind of decorations. And Spook A Thon is basically a readathon that was created by Books and Lala, as well as I believe there's two other co-hosts. And they created this just as a way to read more thrillers, more scary books around Halloween. Anyways, it takes place from October 15th until October 21st. So there's 5 challenges, and I'm going to try and complete all of them. I always seem to be overly ambitious with my TBRs, but you know, we'll give it a try and see what happens. So the first challenge is a pretty easy one, and that's basically just to read a thriller. And for that one, I have chosen The Dead House. Okay, and in this book, basically a school burns down, 3 people that are killed, and 1 seems to have disappeared. And at the location where the school burnt down, they find a diary. And it's my understanding that this diary kind of explains why the school was burnt down and who was involved and just all the details on it. The thing that's neat about this book is that it's kind of told in, I think, emails, diary format, case files. I'll just kind of show you some here. There's a diary entry. It starts off with the headline from a newspaper. Here's another diary entry, and you can actually see the pages there. They look like the corner of the pages are burnt. I thought that was a neat little detail. And I have just read on Goodreads that the audiobook for this is very well done. I don't think I'm going to listen to it on audiobook, but for anybody who's interested, you might want to check it out. Okay, and the next challenge is to read a book that has purple on the cover. And for this one, I have chosen an audiobook from my library, so Overdrive. And this is Haunting of Hill House. And I believe this is basically about a story of 4 people who travel to this house that's haunted to see actually if it truly is haunted. And it's just basically about their story while they're there. I didn't hear about this book until about a week ago. And I noticed that I believe it's a movie that's going to be on Netflix. So I thought I would read the book first, and then hopefully after I'm done reading it, I can check out the movie. Okay, and challenge number 3 is to choose a book that is not set in the current time period. And for this, I have chosen Stalking Jack the Ripper. I believe the time period for this book is in the 1800s. I'll just double check. I know it's written in here, I think at the beginning of every chapter. Yes, it takes place in 1888, so definitely not in our time period. Now this is actually part of my birthday reading project, so I thought this would be the perfect time to slip it in. Now I'll be listening to this one on audiobook, as well as following along with the physical copy. Simply because I've heard such great reviews about the audiobook, I thought I would check it out. And challenge number 4 is to read a book that has a spooky word in the title. And for that, I have chosen An American Haunting. And the spooky word in this title, obviously, is haunting. And I believe this is a book about a spirit who haunts this one family. It is a nonfiction book, supposedly. Now, this is the only documented case in U.S. history where a spirit has supposedly caused the death of a man. And the last challenge is to read a book with pictures in it. And for that one, I have chosen The Graveyard Book. And this book does have some illustrations, so I'll just show you a few. There's that one there. There's another one. And I thought that one looked really cool. Now this book is about a boy who lives in the graveyard and who is actually raised by the ghosts or spirits that live within that graveyard. Okay, so those are all the books I have chosen for my Spook A Thon TBR. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I can get through them all. It's definitely going to be a challenge for me, but you know me, I'm up for it. So let me know in the comments below if you are actually participating in Spook A Thon, and if you are, which books you're going to be reading. If you're not participating, let me know what books you plan on reading for October that are spooky and scary. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, please hit that subscribe button. Until next time, happy reading. Bye!